Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lady Jade. You can't be on your phone while I'm doing the intro, bro.
You worry about your own.
Well, you are now tuned into FreshTalkz. On the tape.
Hey, I have a special guest in the building. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about GOAT status. The beautiful Miss Lady Jade. I appreciate you.
Hey, thank you. He act like we didn't greet at the door, though. Why you just say hello to me? But it's okay. Go ahead.
So give me a rundown. You know where you from? You know, born and raised.
Okay. So I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
Born and raised until I was probably like 12 years old. I lived in Oak Cliff.
Okay.
And then I moved, and then right down the street from Adel Turner, Atwell.
Oh, okay, like
so off of Polk Street, yeah. Okay. And then when we moved to Duncanville.
Okay.
And then I graduated from Duncanville High School, and literally have pretty much lived there until like 2 years ago. So that's between Oak Cliff and Duncanville.
Really?
Yeah.
You had to move around.
Yeah, I ended up having to move around. Yeah, somebody pulled up in my driveway one day. I had to go on and go. Yeah, man.
I mean, you're a celebrity out here in these streets.
No, I promise you I'm not. It ain't even like that, yeah. Okay, let me tell y'all about him. Okay. He been acting all nervous. Look how he's sitting and everything. Y'all, this is funny. I come here, I say, so what we gonna talk about? He's talking about, well, I mean, I ain't Diane Sawyer then. I'm like, oh my God, this is so funny. Do y'all know his government name? No, I'm just joking.
Like Robert?
Yeah. Exactly.
What got you into, radio?
Okay. Well, one thing I can say is like I never wanted to be in radio. I either wanted to be a school teacher. My mom was a school teacher in like DISD for like over 30 years, right? So I always loved kids. So either I was gonna be a school teacher or I was gonna go into television. Well, that ain't happened. I'm still in radio. But when I was in college, my sorority at the time, we were getting ready to throw a party, and a guy I was dating had a friend that worked at the radio station. So he was like, hey, I'm finna go holler at my homeboy, you wanna come? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Cause in my mind, I'm thinking, I'm about to put up this party because it's about to be lit. Well, when I get in there, I started seeing how they were kind of, vibing with each other. And I'm like, wow, like maybe I can use radio to get into television. And long story short, I ended up getting an internship at the radio station there. I went to Texas State University, and so the radio station was in San Antonio, which was like 45 minutes away. And so I ended up getting an internship there after I had to stalk the promotions director at the time. Kind of like how you did me to get this interview.
I had to.
No, I'm just joking, y'all. I'm really joking. It wasn't stalking, but it was persistence, and I appreciate that, huh?
Nah, for sure I had to. Yeah.
No, like I appreciate, like it really means a lot. Like when he first asked me to do an interview, y'all, COVID was like really hot, and he did not care that there was not going to be any social distancing. So, no, I appreciate you so much because it means a lot, like for you to have me here, Yeah.
You pure motivation, you know what I'm saying? You're like one of the reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. So anyway, that's how I got started. So I interned there, and then the rest is history. When I graduated from school.
So you was at a radio station out there?
Yeah, in San Antonio. At first I was just like on the street team, and then I did like some promotion work behind the scenes, and then one day my boss walked in because they didn't have nobody to work the Saturday shift. Yeah. That's how you know you bummy, when they just be like, we ain't got nobody else. What you doing Saturday? So he let me come here early in the morning, and I kind of got enough like experience to make an air check because I was getting ready to graduate.
Yeah.
And I moved back home, and I sent him my air check, and dude, like when I started this is my first job out of college. So when I started at the station, I was on the street team. I was, putting up the tent. I was hanging up banners and everything.
Yeah.
And I worked the overnight shift. So 2 a.m. to 5:30 when nobody was listening.
Right. I mean, everybody starts somewhere.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. And I appreciate that experience because it really taught me a lot. And like, I feel like if you don't start from the bottom, you lack appreciation in it. So like, even to this day, every listener that stops me when I'm in a store,
How often do you get that? You get that a lot.
I mean, I don't know.
Even with the mask on, you're like, Jade?
Yeah. It's funny because people will tell me I have a distinct voice, but I'm like, I don't think I do, but I don't know. I just always sounded this way. So
you definitely have your own sound.
Okay, I don't know. But
you see yourself having your own radio station? I mean, not radio station, but like your own show. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, this is gonna sound so crazy. That's not really my aspiration. I love what I do. I love being the co-host, and I know that's kind of weird. Again, I didn't really choose radio. Radio kind of chose me, right? And so, like, I guess if the opportunity presented itself, I'm not saying that I'd be like, no, but I love my team and I love what we do, and I'm good on that. Like, I know, and everybody thinks that, like, when you're in radio, like, everybody wants their own show. Like, I had my own overnight show, I had my own night show before, but it takes a special art to be like a co-host, like, you know what I mean? I mean, there's way.
You probably have other things going on.
Yeah, like and so I don't need that pressure, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, man, I really, it would be okay, but that's not like, you know, I'm not like, that's not what I'm working towards. Like, I'm working towards our team to continue to grow.
Okay.
And
how long you been with the team?
With this team in particular, I've been working with Dee. Dang, I guess me and Dee almost been working together for almost 12 years. Yeah.
I remember being in like high school.
Don't say that. It makes me feel old. I remember being in high school listening to you.
Like, wow.
Won't he do it? No, I'm just playing. Yeah. So yeah, and then Michael Sean has been with us for probably like 8 years or something like that.
That's a crazy guy.
Yeah, he's fun. He's super fun. And so now we're nationally syndicated. We're in like over like about 50 cities across the nation, which is like, yeah, a really big deal. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I just want us to keep growing. I'm good. Yeah.
Man, I want to get into them prank calls. Like,
oh my goodness.
My God. What is the craziest call that you experienced that you can probably think right?
I mean, they're all. It's funny. They all kind of start running together because I mean, like, everybody got that one crazy person in their family that they just like. You know, you could call somebody right now, and all you gotta do is say one thing and it'll get them to tick. You know what I mean? Right. So, I mean, it's fun, but it's crazy. Like, sometimes it's hard to get the person back on the phone after they hang up and stuff. And like, we be like, we've had people before. Okay, I'll tell you one of the craziest ones. I don't remember the scenario, but when they hung up, like, in our minds, they were getting ready to go kill somebody, right? Because whatever the story was, like, we were blowing them up because we were like, if anything were to happen to anybody, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like, this would be super tragic. So yeah, we done have some crazy stuff, man. We do some silly stuff.
It just look fun, like, outside looking in. I'm like, man, I bet y'all probably experience something on that daily.
We do. So kind of letting you in behind the scenes.
Okay.
The misconception of radio, right, is like everybody thinks it's like. So this is the thing that kind of like, if you've been on radio, it's kind of annoying when people say, be like when I get off, I'll be like, man, I'm so tired. And they be like, tired from what? All you do is talk. I be wanting to listen. So here's the thing about radio is like, what we do is super structured. Now, when you get chemistry, like we have chemistry, everything's off the top of the dome. It's like sitting in a barbershop with your boys, or you sitting around with your best friends, right? Everybody kind of chop it up, and you already know who's the funny guy in the group. You already know who's, the procrastinator. Like, it's just like family, right? But there's a lot of pressure.
I'm sorry, like, Jay, this is dumb. I'm just so happy. Like, I'm just like, I'm really like something out there right
Oh my God.
I put a lot of effort in this. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I hope I'm doing okay for you. No, we're not. Okay, what we're not gonna do is edit anything out, because this is that real raw that you want to get. This is what makes life good. Is like when you really kind of expose it behind the scenes. Like his cheeks are really red right now. And I'm just
like feeling the way. Baby. Alright, so let's get into like, you have a non-profit organization.
Yeah.
Project 16.
Yeah. Okay. Research.
Nope.
Okay. Okay. Somebody been googling you got. No, I'm just wait. Oh shoot. No, you can leave. It's just my phone. I don't want it anyways.
Oh, okay.
No, it's cool.
Alright, cool. Yeah, so let's get into that,
Okay, so Project 16, we were established in 2015. I really didn't start doing anything till like 2017, because at the time I was married, then I quickly was going through a divorce like a year later.
I really want to get into that.
We can talk about it. Okay. I mean, I ain't gonna tell you my business, but I mean,
a little bit of that business.
Okay, Diane Sawyer, for real, okay. So, long story short is basically we go and we teach kids life skills, and then we provide like what I call exposure opportunities.
Yeah.
So like a lot of kids don't get to get outside of their neighborhood. And they need to.
Right.
It's very important, you know what I mean? Whether it's we're doing art projects, whether we're teaching them etiquette and taking them to a 5-star restaurant, whether we're teaching them financial literacy. Think about how many adults you know that don't know how to budget. Think about how many adults you know that's never been to a nice restaurant before. So we try to expose them to that earlier because it builds confidence, right? And we live in a society where you're not gonna always be around black people all the time.
Right.
So when you get around other cultures, I've had friends that have literally dropped out of college before because it was a culture shock to them. And I don't want our kids to experience that. I want them to be able to sit at the table and have the same type of conversations as everybody else, right? And so it's up to me to use my platform to say, look, let me show you this early. Maybe even some things that I wasn't exposed to, you know what I mean? So that's pretty much what it is. Yeah. So I'm gonna bring them to y'all studio one day, you know what I'm saying? Because these kids are like really, you'd be surprised what they're impressed by. Like one time we did this whole workshop where we were talking about do's and don'ts of social media. We did interviewing skills. We did a bunch of like just all the basic life skills, right? For this group of like 25 kids. And then we took them on a tour to the Jewel Hotel. Who baby is it? Look, let me tell y'all about these studios. Okay, no, I'm just joking. No, I'm just joking. So, and we keeping that in there too. Okay. So we took them to the Jewel Hotel on like a tour, and they kept coming like in and out the bathroom, and they were like super lit. And I'm like, what is going on? I'm thinking it's something inappropriate. They were like, bro, they got mouthwash in the bathroom. That was a big deal to them. They had never seen anything like that. You know what I mean? So it's like you'd be surprised what our kids need to see, right?
I know that's a good feeling, like making that happen. You know
Man, it's a great feeling. Man, look, I'm one of those people that firmly believe to whom much is given, much is required. So when God blesses us, it's for us to be able to bless other people, right? If you're in it for the fame and for people to treat you like some sort of celebrity or to have VIP status, like it ain't about that. That's easy. That'll come, right? It's like it's no better feeling than to be able to bring other people along with you. So, yeah. What's your next question? No, just like, look at how he look. If I didn't know any better, I don't even know if you got a girlfriend, but I'm gonna tell y'all how he kind of positioning himself. It's almost like should I ask her for a phone number?
Yeah, I'm about to get into the relationship. So, I want to ask you something. You're the perfect person. So,
okay.
When it comes to like, dating.
Yeah.
So let's say I'm taking you out first date.
Okay.
Like, would you trip if like, does it matter what we eat? Cause we gonna get the same food, right?
Well, first of all, I don't want to go eat. Everybody just want to go eat all the time. Now, I love food, because he even told me they were going to have food here today, and I was like, yes, let me hurry up and get there, because I'm hungry. I like Dave and Buster's. I like four-wheelers. I like doing different stuff. Like, and that is the problem when it comes to dating. All guys want to do is like, well, when we had the movies, they just want to go out to eat into the movies, and you'd be like, let's do something fun. Like, when you, okay.
You don't think eating fun when you hungry? Like getting there, like, oh, we gotta get a table.
Yeah, let's go to Red Lobster. Let's go get a table. Nah, I mean, in all honesty, I think eating is awkward.
You think it's awkward?
Dog, like, okay, this is how I look at it. First of all, I hate dating.
You hate dating?
Oh my gosh, I hate dating because I be feeling like I want to interview, like.
Right, nah, I feel you though.
No, seriously, and it's like you get all like the nervousness, and so like I'm the type of person that I feel like I got to keep the conversation going, so I'll put a lot of pressure on myself. So it's like you'll be sitting there, and it's the same. So you got brothers and sisters. So are you?
Like some questions.
See, basic then above. But like that's just like to me, or like when the movies were open, I actually like a first date movie because this is what happens. Like you get to go to the movie, everybody kind of chill, and everybody be like, movie ain't a good first date because you don't talk. See, we could talk afterwards and we could talk about the movie, and then it kind of leads into just natural conversation.
It's like at our age, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like young, like kids stuff.
What movies and?
I think it is.
So when you
I was about to make a scenario.
Okay, go on, give me a scenario.
No, I'm just saying like I don't know. I feel like a 2 for $20 for Chili's is good. Like if a girl took me out to eat, it took me for 2 for $20. She might get in my trousers back. Like, oh, and I get a drink? Nah, man.
Look, I could just give him $20 right now. We could show you a show. You feel what I'm saying? Now, honestly, I wouldn't care though. Like I ain't even. Oh my gosh. He's easy, ladies. That's what I'm saying. Don't take much to him.
Take me, hey, Applebee's. Give me a little, give me a $5 Long Island. You know what I'm saying?
But please take him when don't they be having half price appetizers before a certain time at Applebee's?
Give me the call. Yeah. Give me the call.
Normally I don't do this, but
I just feel like, this, I don't know, man. I feel like a guy should have to do the most. Me personally.
You feel like he should not?
Because it's like a gamble. You don't feel like it's a gamble dating?
Well, it depends on, so what are your intentions in dating?
I've been single 5 years. Man, I gotta get on camera with you. I've been single 5 years.
Mm-hmm. And why do you think you've been single for 5 years?
You said why I've been single?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I didn't,
I'm not saying that, I'm not saying you haven't smashed anybody or like done what you, excuse me. I'm not saying that you haven't been active. I'm just saying, here's my philosophy, because you made the statement, oh Lord Jesus. Well, this is about to get y'all. He said he don't feel like he should do the most because it's a gamble. Mm-hmm. But I feel like this. If you ain't willing to gamble on me, then why am I gonna give you my time? Like, everything in life is a gamble, right?
It is.
Like, why would you even be trying to kick it with somebody that's not worth the gamble? Right. So then that's when you gotta ask yourself, really, what are my intentions in trying to holler at this girl? So this one right here, she definitely ain't like girlfriend, wifey material, so I'm just trying to smash her. So okay, then you don't take a lot of time. Right. But then the one that you feel like is a prize, then she should be worth the gamble.
Man, you've been single 5 years, like it's new to me. You know what I'm saying?
I've been single 4 years.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We got something in common.
Okay. Listen to him. Lord have mercy, this guy.
I feel like, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm burnt out. Like,
how you burnt out and you ain't even been dating nobody?
It's tough. It's very tough.
What is the hardest thing about dating for a guy?
Consistency. A woman can say she's busy.
This interview is over.
A woman can say she's busy all the time, but every 5 minutes she in her story posting memes. I'm like, damn, if you got time to do that, you can text me back. Well, we got an argument right now.
We about to have a fight. Yeah.
So
okay.
Am I right or wrong? I'm sure you probably had a guy hit you up like, hey, I'm busy. And 2 minutes later, in your story.
So let me tell you this. The way to get cut off is to be monitoring my social media and let me know when I'm on. If you know when I'm posting.
You don't be on no monitoring. Like, you just so happen, like, you be chilling. Like, you like, damn, you just got off the phone. Or I just hit her up, she said she was busy. Like, she had on happy hour with my girls. No.
Like I said, if you have a guy, ladies, let me put this out there, that is checking your social media to let you know when you should be calling him back.
I be in the car just like this. Like.
That's how they be. No, for real. Can I tell you something? Like, late at night, like, let's say you get off the phone with somebody and be like, okay, I'm gonna hit you tomorrow, I'm finna go to bed. Yeah. Well, nobody goes straight to bed. Like, everybody gets on social media first. Like, that's your way to fall asleep and make you, like, real tired, right? So I'll be on social media. If somebody hit me back in that moment and be like, I thought you said you was going... Please.
Girls will be having that power, especially if they got that power. You get my truth? If they got that power, he gonna act like that.
But sometimes they don't even know if you got that power there. See, to me, the power is not giving it, and because they're still curious to get it. Because once you give it up, it's like, I mean, like, that's great and all. Like, to me, the power is like withholding. Is that not true? You're
how chicks be withholding. They be taking out government taxes from spending them.
I cannot.
I just feel like women got that power. That's how guys be acting crazy. That's how you say you had that person pull up in your driveway.
No, that wasn't anybody I was dating. No, that was, I don't even know who that guy was. Okay, so this is good. I'm glad you're saying this. So to me, that's the problem with men, is the lack of consistency.
No.
Absolutely. So like guys be playing too many games. So it's like, and maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's me, right? It's like, if we kind of have a vibe and we're kind of texting each other, like, I'm not the one, like, I don't care, you don't have to text me right away, but it's like if we exchange numbers, let's say we meet, if I gave you my number, like, just call me. You don't have to wait like a week and then be like, what's up? Because if you call me in a week, I'm done. Like
that's. Wait that long?
Why do guys have to play games? Like, just call. Like, nobody is thinking like, oh, he's sweating. Because y'all be on this thing like, I don't want her to think I'm sweating her. I gave you my number.
Think about how y'all think too. Like, imagine, like, honestly, Jade. Like,
No, I don't. Again, like, if I didn't even want to talk to you, I wouldn't have given you my number.
right. But some girls don't like guys hitting them right out the bed.
Yeah, like maybe younger, maybe like between 21 and 25. I'm a grown woman, so
like,
look,
no,
time is limited. Okay, no, not before I pull out the parking lot. No. Okay, let me tell you another pet peeve of mine. Too bad I'm complaining today. Another pet peeve of mine when it comes to guys is I'll be out and like. Later on that night.
Like, it feel like you. I feel like in your. Yeah, I feel like it's impossible to pull like this. It's impossible.
No, I'm a regular person. Treat me like a regular person. Just be consistent. Be kind. You know what I mean? Because guys always like. It's like guys always want to prove something to me, and I'm like. I almost cussed, but no, I'm like, no, I am a mentor. So, no, but like, people just don't treat me regular. Like, I'm a regular person. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'll say this, if you do something and you're trying to like overly impress me,
you're not gonna get nowhere.
No, you're not gonna get nowhere, or you better keep it up. Like, don't start something and then stop it, you know. But what impresses me is just for somebody to just like conversations like this, super impressive. Like, we're just like, oh, he think I'm trying to holler now. Yeah, but, I'm like, oh. Please hit it for that. You are so stupid. But again, somebody that I could like literally just laugh with and have a good time with, and I don't have to be Lady Jade if I ain't gotta be on. You know what I'm saying? Okay, come here, my behind the scenes people. Come here, y'all come on the camera. What y'all got? What is that? Yeah, show it in the camera. What is it? Come here, let me see. Oh my God, y'all have got to edit this picture in there. That is so fun. No. Oh my God, this is the type of stuff you got. Oh my God, this is it. This is hilarious.
Yeah, I just be feeling like it's like impossible, like, because you got to think about outside guy, like it's like intimidating.
So, to your point, what happened is like I'll be out, a dude don't even come up to me, but then later on that night you slide in my DMs. Like, what? Like, if you're not man enough to even approach me in person, that's whack to me. Like, what?
9 times out of 10, you with other women.
So, and let me tell you the sexiest thing that a man can do. I'm out with my girls. If you ain't tripping, like you can't like stop sweating about it. Like, just even if we all over there, like just come over. You know? I mean, like, ladies.
I'm walk up and just start stuttering. Lady Jade.
Oh my God. Or what if you said something like, let's say I'm with me and my best friend. Mm-hmm. Like, the most impressive thing, like a guy could be like, can I buy both of y'all a drink? In other words, don't give me all the attention. Give both of us the attention and just be cool about it. And then when you wrapping up, you know, and it's actually kind of strategy for a guy because they don't know who you trying to holler at. Ain't that about? I never have my ringer on. Look at this. It ain't gonna be nobody but my mama. You see how he handed this to me? He tried to look at my phone. That's weird that my ringer was on. Okay, yeah. No.
Man, I'm glad I brought that up because it's like, damn, like.
No, I'm telling you, like, it's like just sit there and have a conversation with both of us, or just, you know, be cool with both of us, and then it's like, you actually might change your mind and be like, shoot, I'm glad I ain't act like I was trying to holler at her because I want to holler at her best friend. You know, you leave yourself open for options.
Hey, what you talking about? Boy, better execute.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. Oh, my gosh.
That's beautiful. I've been crushing for years.
I appreciate it. And I look so tired today. And I just had a facial, so my face is like super dry right now. That's how I'm like, I'm dedicated to getting here today because I'm like, yeah, I got you. This is what we do. You're from Dallas, right?
Yes.
Okay, what part?
Oak Cliff, Keystone Park.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, so down the street, probably from where you were. Mm-hmm. Probably seen you numerous of times.
Yeah.
You know? I did run into you in City Hill one day.
Did you speak?
Yeah, I spoke. We took a picture and everything. I gotta find it. It's an old selfie.
You gotta find it. It ain't the screensaver?
It was. It's another picture. I had a picture on it, you know, come back to it.
Let me tell you, this boy got game. Y'all see how quickly he lied? It was.
I mean, it was a little bit. So tell me about travel. Like, I be seeing you be, you know, I be seeing you in a lot of water lately. You know what I'm saying? Her in the bud. I'm like, oh. Like when I see you, like you remind me of like those, you know, those CC cinnamon rolls.
No, what is that?
Like,
What is that?
Like CC's pieces.
Oh, for yeah. Oh my gosh, yes, those are the best.
But you know the cinnamon rolls.
Yes, I absolutely do. I promise you, man.
That's what you remind me.
See, you go to CC's. Meaning that's the best part, right? You know, I'm glad you didn't say Cinnabon, because you know you're right. CC's is good. $5.99 for the buffet.
Yes.
And then you really only eat like 3 or 4 slices, but then you be filling up on it. What? You ain't never lied. It's been a minute though. But okay, so I love to travel. One of my favorite things to do. My father is actually from Jamaica, so I love like any islands I can go to. Like I'm a sun girl. I'm a Leo. I was born in summertime.
Okay.
So anything with sun, sand, palm trees, like I'm all for it. Like it literally just like gives me energy and brings me life. So it's been tough this year because I have not gone on not one trip.
Really? What's your favorite place to go?
Honestly, Mexico.
Mexico, okay.
Yeah, I love going to Mexico because it's like, I don't know, it's clean, it's pretty, it's like you can relax or you can turn up, you know, either or. So, yeah.
That's dope. Yeah, I'm trying to get out there though. You know what I'm saying?
Look, all you have to do is go to bookit.com. It'd be some real cheap trips. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, we're going to Miami next weekend.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. My best friend is from Miami, so we went there a few times last year. Miami is actually my second favorite place to go. I actually said one of these days when I get the money, I'm gonna buy a property up there. So, I definitely want a condo there one day. Yeah. So,
We probably go in together.
they did pay their air conditioning bill. If y'all heard that kick in right now. Say he gonna hate me when he gotta edit this. So that's what I'm saying. You just might as well keep it all in. Okay. Yeah, I love Miami though. Miami be like super lit. Like I love Miami. Yeah.
That's dope.
What y'all gonna do in Miami?
I think we're going to like a little yacht party like this Saturday.
A little yacht party. There's no such thing as a little yacht party in Miami.
I ain't never been. Like my first time.
Oh, you never been to Miami?
I never been.
Listen.
The first time I've been was El Paso. It was like a little country town. That's the furthest I've been. That's how I did.
In life?
No, I'm playing. I've been to Denver. I've been good.
Well, he said Denver. That's down the street from El Paso.
Denver, I've been to Atlanta. Like, you know, that was the only 2 places outside of that.
But have you ever been out? Have you ever been out of the country?
Yeah, I've been on the cruise. Like,
Yeah, that's out of. Where'd you go?
like Belize. Have you heard of Belize?
Have I heard of Belize? Yeah, I went to Belize before. I was on a plane though.
It is over there?
Yeah. So man, they got all sorts of sounds up in here. I ain't lying, man. I'm nervous.
I thought you had like
You thought that was me? Oh.
Fisherman Price over there. What's going on?
Well, no, that's y'all. Y'all, you know, y'all got kids in the studio. Hey, if you ever do an interview, just bring your kids. It don't matter.
Yeah, everybody is welcome.
What were we talking about?
That's my
Now he beeping over here. My phone rang. We heard something outside.
So let's get into the fashion, man. I see like Jordans, like Jordan 1s are your favorite.
Yeah. Because I got big feet, so they don't make my feet look big.
You ain't got big feet.
So I wear 8 in men's, like for real. That's a 9.5 in women's. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
what got you into the J's? Like just something you've been rocking for years?
I'm a tomboy. So yeah, I've always I just like sneakers.
Switch it up though.
Yeah, you gotta have that duality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta give them the best of both worlds sometimes. So what I always say, like you could be the tomboy, but you can still be bae at the same time. So you gotta switch it back and forth. But you know, like I don't know, like I love Jordans, I love Vans. You know, and like I say, every once in a while you gotta throw on the heels. Be bow-legged a little bit when you walk, you know, it changes the way you walk.
That shit be really good sometimes. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, so I'm real simple when it comes to fashion. Like,
Be fresh though, for sure.
I'm cool with like some people I feel like, which is no diss, no knock. Some people have to be like designer down. Like I'm good. Like I can go get a t-shirt from Target and throw on some $20 Fashion Nova jeans and some nice shoes, and I'll be done. Like, I'm not.
Money go to the shoes, really.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, yeah, I don't be like tripping on like a bunch of name brand stuff. Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna like knock it. I ain't gonna deny it if I get it, but yeah, like I don't be like, I'm not like everything has to be name brand. I'm cheap, man. I'm super cheap.
I had on some Skechers like a couple weeks ago.
You're a liar. First of all,
what if a dude had on some Skechers trying to talk to me? He got some nice shorts. He's smelling good. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let me tell you about the shoes. Shoes are very important on a man. Okay. See, these are the type of questions that make you look really shallow. So this is when you say things like, I don't really have a comment. First of all, you ain't even gonna talk to no girl with no Skechers on.
I mean, some girls can get away with like, I mean, not Skechers, but what's some shoes girls be wearing? Like, alright, it's some shoes girls be wearing like they really be like, you know what I'm saying?
No. What?
I'm trying to think. Like, what's the name of them damn shoes?
You mean like some, I don't know.
I mean, I feel like girls can get away with a lot of things, clothes, shoes, and like.
No, we definitely can.
Look good.
Yeah. And that's another thing, like a man
that.
that.
You can't get away with no slides, like from like Fashion Nova. No, sir. Ain't no Nike chick or a jump man on there. You ain't gonna get no play.
No, man.
So you said the shoes do matter.
Shoes matter, and especially they have to be clean. Because you could tell a lot about, like, they say, like, if a man doesn't keep his shoes clean, then there's probably other hygiene areas he doesn't keep clean.
Right. Mm-hmm. Man, I met a girl that, like, she looked real good, like, fine, but had on some, like, boots. Oh, my God.
So did you holler?
I mean, this is back then, because, she had a lot of package back there, so the shoes was good.
What was the package? Like the P for period?
Yeah, it was like the P. Capitalized. Big ass P.
Oh my gosh. So let me ask you that. Does that matter, like, to a guy? Like, why do guys put so much emphasis on, like, a woman's body? Because y'all will holler at a woman that y'all don't even think is attractive, but if they got a fine body.
I don't know. You want to be honest? Like, I don't know what it is.
Because then a woman could be, like, a really beautiful woman, but if she's, like, not curvy.
Well, we're, like, natural. Like, men are, like, natural. Like, we're just attracted to stuff like that, but it's like, I don't want to speak on everybody, but
so so basically what you're saying is like it really don't matter if she's smart or anything like that.
No, that definitely matters, but it's like I just feel like that's the plus, in my opinion.
Okay, so top 3 things that you look for in a girl.
Just brains.
Liar. That is not the first thing. Y'all kill me. Don't you just lie in my face. Okay, this is why he been single for 5 years, because he lied too much. Tell the truth.
Honestly, I can't. I mean, at this point, like, nah, I got too much going on.
You're not even gonna holler at a girl. He's talking about brains. You don't even know if she's smart until you talk to her. So you're physically attracted to her first.
I mean, walking up to a girl, like, of course a man naturally is gonna look at her like, damn, she got a body, like.
Okay, so then let's go back to what is important. What is the number one thing?
That's just in the beginning, like, I'm sure you see a guy, he looking good, like, okay, would you date a guy that's like super ugly, like, but he's sweet, he's nice?
Now, at this point in my life, I would. Oh, not super ugly. Okay, hold on. So okay. No. There's ugly is so subjective. that is so wrong.
Lady Jade, I heard a lot of that.
Okay. See, and this is why you like. Okay, so this is the pressure of life. Why it would be hard for me to date somebody like that, because then y'all would talk about me. Y'all would be like, you see the dude. You a lot.
I mean, it's
okay, that's the second time I need a counter at the bottom of the screen. This is the second time he lied to me in my face.
No, honestly, I done seen a lot of bad women with ugly guys, and I'm like.
Because, you know why? Because they're, and this is not a shot to all the pretty boys, oh Lord, because please don't be DMing me about this. But.
It's crazy. I know you seen me in the one of them.
Okay, so if y'all want to know how he got the interview, no,
the picture of me sitting like this, hey, be back.
Say, okay, I gotta tell everybody the story. So when he hit me up to do the interview, and I was like, so what is it or whatever? He was like, oh, we do this little, what do you call it, like a podcast, little channel, whatever you call it or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay. He sent me 727 interviews that he did.
Check them all out.
And I finally replied and said, don't send me no more interviews. Like, I get it. Like, bro, like, I promised you, like, you good. Like, but he was like, oh, and I did this one, this one, this one. I was like, oh my God.
Like, their response, I'm like, yep, take mine, go. No.
Even before hold up, I called you out on Instagram. Even before we had picked a date, I was like, I said, yeah, we can do it or whatever. He posted on his page and said, yeah, we just locked it in. I said, have we picked the date and the time? Yes, sir, please.
I'm right here.
No, he was. He actually did make it happen. You know, I want to say this. I respect your persistence and your consistency because he was not going to let up. No. But I'm glad you did.
You're a random, like, hey, I ain't forgot about it.
Yeah, he did. One time he just sent me these. One time he just put thinking of you. I'm like, no, let me.
Nah, you be working now. I be seeing you doing that.
Oh yeah, I be trying to work out. Look, don't ask me my age of this interview, but the older you get, you gotta work out because it just things don't bounce back like they used to.
Like, who, girl?
Don't nobody care.
If I'm this close to you, like, that's the last thing on my mind. I feel like I'll kill it.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if it's supporting you behind me.
Oh my God, you are so silly. No, but yeah, I be trying to work out. I be trying to keep it together. There's a lot of pressure out here. There's a lot of bad chicks out here, man. You gotta at least make sure when you walk in the room, you top 10.
So you be feeling like you want to be I don't want to say you want to be in competition, but you feel like it's just a personal thing.
Yeah, no, I promise I ain't in competition with nobody. Like, not in that sense. Like, I think who's for me is gonna be for me, and like.
It's my guy. The guy was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I make sure never take this date. Come back to this a couple years from now. Just let y'all know.
However, he's lied to me twice, and he's inconsistent. So.
Hey, I'm new to this, not true to this. Starting over again.
Exactly. Oh, dang, why I keep dropping this phone? Sorry. You saw how I tried to hurry up and get back in the seat because I knew you were going to try to look at my butt when I bent over.
Y'all like that. I'm like, girl, you got that pee for real.
No. Boy, stop. You a lie. I'm little.
Girl. I can point out a picture right there.
Okay, oh my God.
Let me show you something.
Are all these interviews like this? Let me see. Oh, I don't Photoshop. Well, I'll Photoshop like face-wise, like, you know, every girl use Facetune, but I'm not gonna make myself curvier. Sometimes it just be like your angles, how you stand, right? Like, don't get it twisted. Y'all be so fooled by Instagram. Oh yeah, no. I mean, that's it. I'm smoothed out. I'm sure I got some cellulite on my thigh somewhere. Look.
You know how you drop a can of like those Pillsbury biscuits and they bust open?
Oh my gosh. It's all in the stands, I promise you.
I'm talking about you like this shit.
First of all, I just want y'all to know that picture was he went all the way back to 2016.
That was 2016?
No, I'm lying. That was this year. That was in Miami, actually.
You being sweet Georgia Brown.
Oh my God.
You know, for real though, like, you doing good. I be seeing you working out. Like,
I appreciate
you boxing too? You be boxing?
Nah, I don't be boxing.
Well, I probably seen like a little video you kind of.
When was that? I haven't
I did a lot of research. I've seen a lot of things.
So tell me what you found out.
You were boxing like a dude like a couple years ago, like in the gym.
Oh, okay. So that was for the station.
Yeah, I know it was probably for play, but like.
No. We were like for real. He punched me in my nose.
For real?
Yeah.
I didn't see the whole thing, bro.
Yeah, that was an old video. That was from like years ago. Station used to have me doing so many like type of stunt type things, and so I had to box another dude that was like on the show with us at the time.
What's these dates they had you on?
Oh, the 20 days and 20 nights. Because everybody be tired of me being single, and like I told you,
Like why?
Like, is that a bad thing?
Yeah, you a blessing her.
So everybody can get the blessing then, you know, you gotta be.
I'm like, please, this is
I don't know. It's probably just cause like, I don't really know. Like, ain't nobody really moved me like that.
What moves you? I'm just saying like what is it? You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever like?
You're a regular person, but like Like with like a 2-piece from Williams, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, yeah, like maybe sometimes, not all the time.
There probably be little things that probably like, damn, okay.
Yes, like we talked about consistency, just thoughtfulness. Like the things that used to matter to me, like don't really matter anymore. So like that's why you were saying earlier about can a guy be like, you said super ugly, but a guy doesn't have to be as attractive if I can tell he's genuinely a good guy, right? We've all dated like the
basketball looking players.
Well, basketball ain't really my thing.
One day, cause girl, like, how tall are you? And she was looking so good. I'm like, damn, I'm like 6 foot. I'm like 6 foot, and I had to put on some Timberlands. I'm like, my tickets. I'm like, yeah, I just got the hoop.
You are so dumb. Like, yeah, I mean, I've dated a football player before. I've, like, dated the super fine guy, the super attractive guy.
That was to a regular guy. So, can you see yourself dating a regular guy?
Yeah, I can. As long as he's holding his own, yeah. Like, I'm not gonna be no sugar mama. Like, we both gotta bring something to the table, you know what I'm saying? But, like money doesn't impress me like that. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't about the money. It ain't about the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's all about like I love you. Like I'm at home.
Yeah. Faithfulness, honesty. Like I said, kindness, like thoughtfulness. Like, like you on your way home, don't walk in the house with food and it's just for you.
Oh yeah, that's a
be like, dang, you ain't gonna give me.
I ain't know that.
Or don't let me call you on Friday and be like, hey, you want to go to the movies? And you be like, oh, I already saw it. You be like, you want to go? Okay. All right. Yeah.
That's crazy, man. You winning out here.
Yeah, I'm super focused on work right now and just trying to figure out life again,
You said life again?
Yeah, it's like, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like you kind of are going through this, like, life is just different right now because of COVID, so it's like...
How does it affect you?
What you mean, like my pockets, or are you talking about like my mental state? What do you...
Mental state, like just, I'm sure that it affected the radio a little bit for us with the concerts, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but honestly, it kind of gave me a break that I needed. Like not having to be out and be on all the time, you know what I'm saying? Because like, here's the reality, like as soon as I walk out of the door, and I'm not complaining, like it's a super blessing, but as soon as I walk out the door, I have to be on. And so that's why I really appreciate my home time. I appreciate just chilling at the house. Like everybody thinks that that I would be, you talked about like dating. Like in all honesty, like for me, I would love to just, I'm a super like at home chill type of person. Like I don't want to, if somebody invite me to a dinner and I gotta put on heels and get dressed up, I'm gonna be like, man, you know what, I'm gonna come up with an excuse because this is how I wanna go if I go anywhere. Every blue moon you can dress up and do all that, but that's just not my thing. Like, I would be fine with to go and let's just sit at the house and I can sit in some comfy clothes and some socks and we just watch TV, watch movies or whatever. That's more so like, because again, if I go out,
it's like perfect. You like perfect.
Yeah.
Order some Wingstop, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yes. What flavor you like?
I like lemon pepper.
Me too. Have you tried the Cajun though?
I can't mess with the hot.
Oh, you don't do hot? You don't do spicy?
The hot put me on the spot. 6:30 in the morning on the dot.
Okay, so with your lemon pepper, do you dip it in ranch or blue?
Ranch.
Does anybody get blue cheese?
Nobody get blue cheese.
I ain't never in my life seen it.
One time I went there, there was a stack of blue cheese. I'm like, are y'all gonna throw that away?
Please, immediately. I don't even know why they sell it.
There was a Wingstop I went to like in North Dallas a couple years ago. I forgot what exit that was, but they was literally like shooting pigeons, putting them in a bag and dragging them to the bag. I actually see.
You okay.
No bullshit. I actually seen this like.
He lied to me 3 times in my face. Such a liar. Oh my God. First of all, he said pigeons. Wingstop gonna hate you. That was him. I'll take the endorsement deal. I love Wingstop.
Like,
yes.
It's a mini wing.
He's so stupid.
So you know how to cook? You can cook? You do your thing in the kitchen?
Absolutely not.
What?
That's one thing I ain't gonna do.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, okay. So we have now. It took us 45 minutes to figure out why I'm single.
That's why. No,
okay, no, like
I'm sure you can put it like tail, baked chicken, something easy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, there's a difference between can you cook a dish and do you want to? That is not my gift. Like, I don't like anything about the kitchen. I will clean up, I will do laundry, I'll do everything, but when it comes to the kitchen, I don't want to wash dishes, I don't want to cook, I don't, like, that ain't, like, the kitchen, the whole thing in the kitchen, like, the most I do is, like, I'll eat cereal all day.
Nah, I feel you.
Like, I'm not, and, like, are there things that I can cook? Yeah, like, at the end of the day, we ain't gonna die. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But
I'm glad I got some little cooking skills, so that's cool.
What you cook? What's your specialty?
You know, like baked chicken, you know what I'm saying? That's my specialty with the seasoning.
What kind of seasoning you use?
Little lemon pepper. I can put it all on camera. I can definitely.
He got a whole recipe in this motherfucker.
My last name Gooseby. I'm thinking about making an establishment, like Gooseby Chicken, you know what I'm saying? So,
don't nobody want to eat baked chicken all the time.
might get some fried, might limit, you know, a couple dishes, you know.
So all chicken.
You gonna be like, telling you, yeah, it's like chicken. You might get some fish. Have you tried tilapia?
He said, have you tried it?
Like, somebody just put me on saying that wasn't real fish.
Yeah, I heard it wasn't real fish. But it's still good though.
It's some, I'm like, what?
So can you cook tilapia?
That shit don't tilapia.
You say you cook fish though?
I'm like, you know, like, I can like fry some fish, I can bake it. I can definitely bake some fish with some lemon, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Liz. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you what guys try to do when they get fancy. They'll put like the slice of lemon they put on top, and then they go like, look, and then they be trying to go get the basil. They don't know what the basil do, but it be these little green sticks on top of the fish, and you be like, what is this?
I like the asparagus, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm talking about the season.
Huh? You get some pepper and sauce, and what they do, they be doing this shit.
It's salt, babe.
Here you go, boy. I put it together.
Exactly.
Fish away from.
Yeah, I don't like asparagus though.
What? It's like if you eat that, you can kind of spit it like when you pee.
That's exactly. No. Okay. Oh my God. I am so dead.
Real tired. I'm like, damn, I can smell this shit in my pants. What
is going on?
Like, girl, what you doing to me? We gotta go to the doctor.
Okay. So yeah, no, but that is exactly why I don't like asparagus. Asparagus and Brussels sprouts. Those are the two things that do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, you got my stuff going dumb right now.
No. I got what?
Grab going dumb right now.
What happened?
As we speak.
Oh, you put up a picture? Or a video?
No, that's the picture we posted the other day. That boy going crazy. You know, I don't really get that many likes on Instagram unless I put you up there.
Number 4, lie. We're keeping the lie counter right here at the bottom, right? Ding!
When you leave, I'm gonna open it.
Was that number 4 or number 5? Oh, that was like number 5. See, that's why I appreciate your people.
Nah, be smooth.
Yeah. Be Smooth just sold out on you. That wasn't 4, that was 5. We're keeping count down there.
Let's get into the marriage, you know what I'm saying? So what happened with this situation?
See, like when you be on a date and then they just, we up here and he's like, yeah, like the plane just. Okay, so what do you want to know about it?
So, how can, you know, somebody,
Oh, you want to know about my past marriage or?
Past. I was on another one.
No, I only had one. I was only married one time. And it was for less than a year.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't worry, I wasn't. Here's the thing, like, I feel like if there was ever a person in my life, this is pretty much all my relationships. Like, I'll speak about them on the radio generically, but you never know what relationship I'm talking about. Like, I feel like there's a code. And one thing that really bothers me is when a relationship is over and people want to all of a sudden start spilling all the beans or dogging the person.
Speaking on your business?
I'm saying period. You know, like a lot of people will be in relationships and what'll happen is like when a relationship is over, now they want to put that person on blast. Like I don't move like that. Like at the end of the day, whether it ended bad or ended like on good terms, which normally that doesn't happen, right? But
you don't think things can end on good terms?
yeah, I think that they definitely can. It takes 2 mature people, right? I think at first there's always hurt involved. So it's like, when the last time you dated somebody for a long time, I was like, you know what? Let's you don't do that. So eventually over time you become friends because I'm really cool with most of my exes, right? But that took time.
I could probably be cool with you after we broke up.
Really? Yeah,
I love hard. You know what I'm
I
saying?
love hard too. What's your sign?
I'm a Gemini.
The way he said it. Oh, you know what that means.
Oh, we're compatible. We're compatible.
Is anybody compatible with a Gemini? Don't y'all got 2 people?
That's Larry, but he come out with like
No, Geminis be having 2 sides for real.
For sure. Like,
I think everybody got a good side, but boy, when y'all turn, you see all this laughing and stuff. Listen.
later on, like, why you hit me big like this? I told you to let me know you made it home.
I'll be like, I'm still in the parking lot, bro. Like I ain't even left yet. So yeah, I was married for less than a year. It was tough because like I got married and went through the whole dating process with him and being engaged. Like
waste of time.
No, I ain't never even gonna say that. I don't.
If it ended, it was a waste of time.
No, like you learn in all of it. Like you learn what's important and you learn.
So I'm sorry, my situation.
How long? What's your last relationship? How long was it?
About 3 weeks and a half.
Okay, stop playing with me.
No,
I'm gonna call you by your good.
Like I say like 5 years. It was like 5 years.
Okay, and I'm not gonna ask you why y'all split up. Are y'all cool today?
Yeah, you got no choice. Yeah, be cool.
Oh, y'all got kids?
Mm-hmm.
How many kids you got?
2.
You got 2 baby mamas?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, I ain't saying you ain't no catch still. How old are your kids?
My son 5 and my daughter 11. So I'm still a catch for sure.
Oh, okay, yeah, you have older kids.
Yeah,
in a sense.
A newborn and I got a 1-year-old. You want if it was like that?
Okay, so my ex had a young kid. It's tough. It's tough when they be young, yeah, because sometimes, I'm not gonna say all the time, sometimes the baby mamas ain't ready, ain't moved on yet.
Now some baby mamas been moved on, but still not ready for that other person to move on. Real talk.
It be like that. So you trying to?
I'm like, damn, you know.
But that's because women get used to like, even if we're not in a relationship, especially when like, this is what I've noticed. Again, I don't have kids, but when like there's still kind of this thing because they have your child, right? So there's like this love, respect, even kind of a love-hate type of thing, but there's still a sense of control in a sense, right? So when you've moved on to somebody else, women lose that control. And that's bothersome, you know what I mean? I think
even if they done moved on, they still bother you. Do you feel that?
No, see, I'm different. I'm like you. I love really hard, but once I'm done, that's it for me.
You're not going back.
I don't.
Nothing a man can do to get you back.
I won't say, I'm okay, but then that means I wasn't done.
What's next coming up for Miss Lady Jade?
Ooh.
Keeping you motivated through the pandemic. Seems like you ain't stopped.
Nah, I don't never stop. Like, I'm a workaholic. That's what I do. So what's next? I'm kind of like, and it's just kind of like fun. It kind of happens. So like this little shirt I have, right?
Yeah, is this your brand or something? What's going on?
Yeah. So like I kind of like low key started like it just kind of happened. So I had made myself a Leo shirt for my birthday.
Okay.
And then when I made one, I had people like in my DMs being like, "Well, what about the Pisces? What about the Scorpios, Geminis, or whatever?" And I was like,
Ooh, easy.
I was like, okay. So I had my boy that did this one. I was like, hey, let's, I was doing research on all the different signs and their personality traits. All it is like the sign, okay, the zodiac sign, and like 3 characteristic traits, right? Okay. And I was like, just make it, I like simple stuff. So I was like, just make it super simple. And he did it, and I put him out there, and like.
Create you a logo, like your Lady Jade logo.
Oh, I have a, you know what's so crazy? I don't like Lady Jade on anything. Like, I'm not that person, yeah. So I have a logo, but it's something different. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so, and I trademarked this thing called Tomboy Bay. So it's like,
okay,
but I don't know. I'm just like, I'm not into like my name being on stuff.
Your name is so dope.
It's weird. Like
you're a culture.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm not that person. Even like when I do events and like people introduce me and stuff like that, I don't want no long bio. Like I still struggle with that. Mm-hmm. Like I ain't nobody. Like I don't know. I don't really look at it like that. So I don't. Huh?
You somebody to me.
Thank you. Oh my God, all this game is hilarious.
You gotta give people their roses while they're here. I promise.
I appreciate that.
Not for sure.
So yeah, so I did the shirts, and then like, I'm done with the shirts. After I sell out of these or whatever, which like I'm sold out of like most of them right now. But once I'm like officially sold out, like I'm working on something else. So.
Okay, what's that? You want to get into it a little bit?
No, it's gonna be some more clothes, just something fun, just something. Again, everything that I do is like unisex, cause it's like what I am. It's like you could throw on a t-shirt, you know.
So you feel like you're a tomboy at heart?
I definitely am. A lot of people think I'm not, but I am.
That's crazy.
You don't think I am? Like, what makes a tomboy to a guy?
Man, I remember I was dating this girl, like she was like heavy on Young Dolph. Like, well, if you see her,
I love Young Dolph.
But she asked phone like, hey, hey, bro, put your sister on the
phone. Was she a tomboy or a boy? What are you saying?
I think a boy, goddamn. Put your sister back on the phone, like, bro.
But a lot of people
like some girls take it too far, you know, like.
What is too far as a tomboy?
Talk about where we from, like, you know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
It's a lot of ratchetness in the city, like hood females.
But you can be feminine and be a hood female. They ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
I mean, like girls really out here tricking guys. Like they thinking they like, oh, maybe a good girl. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you done met like a rapper.
Wait a second. Oh, so okay. What's the line then? What's the line? Because like,
I mean, it's cool to wear like the boys. Like, yeah, you can wear my t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? You can wear my briefs. You know, the girls like to reach for the guy drives when they chilling for some reason. You can't tell me I ain't never reached for your dude drive.
No. Because I mean, I ain't gonna be able to fit them. Now, hooping shorts, yes.
I was about to ask.
Maybe like some hooping shorts. I don't know about wearing no briefs, but okay. Maybe that's like the new thing. I told you I've been single, so I ain't reaching for nobody draws. Oh my gosh, please. You are so fire right now.
Man, so let's get to, I want to speak on Michael Sean, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, how is he, like, you know, being around him? Like he real funny on the radio and everything.
Yeah, Mike is like all of us. It's like, Mike is a super funny guy, but he's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet in your life. Super genuine, kind guy, you know what I'm saying? But Mike is who he is on the radio too at the same time. But when you're dealing with comedians, a lot of time people expect them to always be funny. Like if Mike walked in here, Mike would be super low key. And like comedians kind of have like I guess all of us on the radio kind of do, it's like an alter ego. Again, y'all expect us to be laughing and joking and stuff all the time. But then like sometimes we just like being really quiet.
Have you ever had like a serious moment on the radio?
A serious? I've cried on the radio. Yeah. When I was going through my divorce, I had to talk about my divorce. You know, when you have to talk about anything that's like we're regular people, right? So whenever you go through life struggles, I mean, it hits you just like everybody else does. And sometimes you want to talk about it. That's the thing about being on the radio, especially a morning show, is that we have to talk about our lives and like some things you don't want to talk. I hear them mixing drinks back there. Let me tell you what goes on in the studio. I asked for a regular lemonade. He was like, "Say, can you put some spike in mine, please?" What? Some what in yours? What is that? So I hear them mixing his drink back there. Oh my God. He says, "Say," this is when they were changing the tape. They're gonna edit it all together so it's gonna look like it's been one. But just know we took a break in between and he was like, "Say." Honestly, I'm exposing all this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I want to ask you, like, so they just did the verdict yesterday for Breonna Taylor. So how you feel about this situation?
I mean, I feel like everybody else does.
Saying LeBron get on his gram and go live with his, you know what I'm saying? How he feel? Like,
I mean, it's true. Black women are the most disrespected beings on this planet. You know, they're double minority. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't make it make sense. You can't tell me that you're gonna charge this man with something that basically means you're protecting the walls. He shot into neighbors' walls, so that was the wanton endangerment.
Right.
But then there is a woman that is, like, I literally, honestly, normally I don't go back and forth with people on Instagram, but I have been going back and forth with some people on Instagram because it hurt my heart to hear them say things about Breonna Taylor, like, well, if she was a thug, and if she wouldn't have been doing this, at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this. I don't care what anybody has done. I'm not into labeling people. I'm not into judging people. It still doesn't warrant you going into somebody's house and killing them.
Right.
I don't care if she was standing in her hallway. I don't care if she was standing, I don't care if she was sleeping in her bed. Like, you can miss me with all the, you know, the details of it. At the end of the day, there is somebody that was killed, and if you would have walked into her house and you would have shot her, even if they would have shot first, whatever you want to make the story, you would be in jail.
I'll be out of there.
No questions asked, right? And so I just think that I'm not gonna lie, because we have to talk about these issues every single day.
Every day.
And we have to talk about it 15 times a morning, because again, we do a national show and so our local show is live and we tape our national show. So we're literally doing 2 shows a day, like at the same time. So you get bogged down with this information, and like, so you gotta, like, I have to be super intentional about trying to, like, I go to therapy. When I say therapy, I do virtual therapy or counseling, whatever people want to call it, it don't matter. Because I started having like a lot of, when I say anxiety, it's not like I don't have anxiety attacks. It's just always tense all the time, always, because we're consumed with so much negative information. Look at God. Won't he do it? Come on, through the camera.
Yeah, appreciate that, God.
And now, okay, if you have the red cups, that means that it is alcohol. They done gave me the glasses.
You got the blood orange lemonade.
Blood orange lemonade.
No alcohol.
No alcohol. Thank you. Say that again louder.
No alcohol, no alcohol.
And what does he have?
My man got the bartender.
You got a gin swizzle.
Gin swizzle. Keep it G.
Gin Swisher. It's the Gin Swisher.
He says swizzle.
Swizzle, not swish.
I think it's Swisher.
Okay, clearly he wants to smoke. Do you smoke? You smoke? Man, when I walked in and hugged him, he smelled like he was okay. I said, where you get that cannabis come on from? I was like, what am I walking into?
This is some great energy. I studios for sure.
This guy, Jade, you good?
It's perfect, thank you. Look, they got the catering. So when you come do an interview here, if I don't set it out for you like this, then you might have to question yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
You do this for everybody?
You know, we show love to the people.
Oh, that's so sweet. I appreciate that. And y'all should see this check he gave me too. Crazy. So if he ain't paying you no check,
He's gonna bounce back like a pad. Man,
something's wrong with you.
I appreciate this. You know what I'm saying?
Did you get through all your questions?
Nah.
Oh, okay. I just saw you looking at your phone.
Now I want to ask you, like, who's your favorite celebrity? Like,
I knew. I said that's
I gotta ask you that for sure.
his favorite celebrity that I've interviewed.
Yeah. Is it T.I.?
Everybody blew that interview out of proportion. The one I had posted on my page,
Yeah.
I just saw it on what you call it, so I just posted it. Like, I mean, T.I. was cool, but T.I. done been through the station so many times, like people don't even realize, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me see. Golly, maybe Will Smith.
What?
It was a long time ago. It was for what we call it junkets. So when they put out movies, they'll fly like personalities up to cover the movie and then interview the celebrity or whatever. And so yeah, because he was just like, you're thinking, golly, this is Will Smith. He was so nice. Like,
It's cool.
I can't even explain it. Like, he was just like, you're like, you really can't be this nice in real life. And it just goes to show, like, when you make it, you don't have to start acting stuck up and like you better than people, you know what I mean? Like, it's Will Smith, like literally, and I don't know him like that, but just from the moment I met him, from that time I did that interview, okay, so their AC bill has been paid, but the electricity,
I thought I had blinked my eyes.
long, he was like, did I go to sleep? You're so stupid. That's why when you bring your kids to the studio, they unplugging stuff. Nah, I just went. No, yeah, Will Smith was like super dope because he was super nice and just fun. Yeah, and I don't even know if I had that tape.
Man, that's dope. Will Smith, that's live.
Yeah, all the way live.
That's what's up, man.
I could tell you who like was not like nice. Oh no, I don't want to do that because that's gonna be on.
Nah, we on FreshTalkz.
Why even bring it up?
Bash nobody.
Move on to the next question. Let me tell you, how you gonna go on Instagram in the middle of our interview?
No, I'm trying to get to my notes. I just, clicked on it.
First of all, he only has like 4 questions on his notes, but he has asked 97 things. Talking about, man, I really prepared for this. That would have been lie number 6.
Look at her, let me tell you something like that.
What? Dang, y'all got good ice.
Nah, for sure.
That's Sonic. Y'all went to Sonic for real?
So I'm gonna ask you a couple questions.
Okay, a couple.
Like,
We already been on here for like 3
I
hours.
honest opinion.
Okay.
So, Howes or Williams?
I ain't even gonna lie. Oh, nah, I gotta go with Williams. It used to be the link basket from Hall's back in the day.
Now we talking strictly chicken.
Oh, chicken. Ooh, can we do? Ooh, that's hard. I ain't even gonna lie.
You said it's hard? What about?
Well, it's a different type of. I gotta go with Rudy's.
Hold on. Rudy's or Henderson?
See, I'm gonna tell you why this is conflicting because I know the owners of these places. Okay, I'm gonna rock with man, Rudy's be banging. That seasoning be like.
That's that high blood. Like, can I get a number 3 high blood pressure with a strawberry?
No, I ain't even gonna lie. Rudy's be so good. Like, I gotta go with Rudy's hands down.
Rudy's.
But shouts out to Mr. Williams, Hiawatha Williams, one of the most black successful men to ever do it in the chicken game. So, yeah.
Yeah, my guy Elijah, man, Mr. Williams.
Yeah, dog, when I tell you, like, he was one of my favorite interviews.
Really? Damn, I didn't catch up.
Hiawatha Williams is, like, the most humble, nicest man you'll ever meet in your life. Like, I cannot even explain to you, like...
If I ever meet, I'm like, man, I don't know what type of seasoning you put on that chicken. But you the goat.
Dog, and let me tell you what's so crazy. When I did the interview with him, we left the corporate office and walked to one of his first location there in Oak Cliff. We were walking. He stopped and talked to everybody in the parking lot. He was picking up trash in the parking lot. He is so humble. Him and then Ro Parrish. He's another black man that owns like 26 McDonald's.
Oh, okay.
He's from DeSoto. And so like we got a lot of it's a lot of black millionaires here that are just super humble, and he's super regular too. Like they're both super dope. Okay, so come on, this or that. Come on, I wanna play.
Nike or Jordan?
Nike.
Nike.
Well, first of all, how do you have Jordan without Nike? That was
We're not gonna say that's why I say you got the ones, but like I ain't talking about like. Well, yeah, you're right.
he was supposed to say Nike or Adidas.
Yeah, like Nike or Adidas. Which one?
I already said.
Yeah. Alright, so when it comes to
We definitely need to review these questions.
I'm just going out the head.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, muscular or none when it comes to men?
Man, he said muscular or
Like I'm none.
You feel like you're none? I don't know, because I was laughing earlier and I went like this. Ladies, don't be fooled. Hey, you know what's funny? Whenever you touch a guy right here, they always tighten up.
Y'all like, yo, you good? I was about to follow. Hold on.
Muscular or non? Right in between. Because I don't like a guy that's too big.
You don't?
No, where you look like you miss leg days all the time? No, I'm good on that.
No pop milk.
Exactly.
I was just like, baby.
Exactly. You can't put your arms down.
Yeah, he just said, what's up, baby?
Yeah, I'm good on that. And dudes be doing too much, yeah.
Nah, I feel you though.
Give me some more this and that. Come on, let's play. Be creative.
Let's see. Ecstasy or V-Live?
But I don't even go to the strip club.
No, but you at work, for sure.
Okay, well, I don't know, because then you're going to get me in trouble with, they may be declining the station, so keep going.
All right, okay. Well, we'll probably listen to that. Like, what's your relationship with Hit? That's a cool guy. That's my guy.
When I tell you I love him,
Yeah.
like, I think he is one of the most genuine, dopest people I've ever met in my life. Like, I'm not even joking, like, and I've never seen him I have seen him go off one time on Instagram, but, like, he's always just like, you know how some people just have great energy?
Yeah.
I think he has just like the best energy. Like he's one of those people, some people you just want to be around. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you know that they're going to be around, you think to yourself like, oh, it's going to be fun. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like that's my dog.
Okay, cool. Shout out Hit It, for sure. My guy.
Yeah, for real. Like, man, and I think like he's one of the most talented people I've ever seen on the mic.
Yes. Especially in the club. I'm sorry.
No, that's what I'm saying.
We be in that club, he be having them drops like, hey,
No, hands down. Cause can I be honest? Just because I talk on the air, like I'm not great in the club on the mic. I hate being on the mic in a club. Like,
you had that voice, like I don't know,
like it'd be like, what do you say? It'd be like, somebody say ho. Like I don't be knowing. I'd be
hey,
like,
we got FreshTalkz. You just drop. Hey, we got FreshTalkz in the building. Hey.
Yeah. Okay.
And come back with it. Oh, this music.
okay, he's auditioning right now. No, but like, that like honestly, some people were born to be on the mic, like in the club, and like, I mean, he could host mixtapes if he wanted to. That ain't what I do. You know what I'm saying? So I stay in my lane. Not that I don't get on the mic in the club, but
he said,
what?
And I quote, he said, you have a better chance getting into the NBA than getting on there at Cable No 4. What's that facts?
Think about it. How many air shifts we got? Morning, midday, afternoons, morning, midday, afternoon, night, overnights, and weekends. They have about 3 different people that rock on the weekends. That's 9 spots. That's not even a whole one NBA team.
Right.
So it's very like that. This is why we're super blessed. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, I never thought about it, but yeah, he ain't lying.
Yeah, he said. Yeah.
And people there, one thing about K104 is that most radio stations, like, they turn over their personnel or their DJs like every 2 or so years. Nah, like, you know, it's almost like somebody got dang near passed away at K104. I think Cat Daddy been there longer than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been there for years. So
Cat Daddy, no, he been there for a while.
yeah, Cat Daddy was there before I was there. Yeah. And then I think I came next.
You said you started on the streets, ain't you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Say, I ain't gonna lie, I remember the first time I met Cat Daddy. I had been listening to him at night, and I knew I was getting ready to start at the station, so I was listening, and he was wild, man. That was back in the day when you didn't get in trouble for cussing on the radio. There was so much craziness going on. I remember pulling up to the 7-Eleven to set up the banners and the tents and all that kind of stuff. I looked and I said, Cat Daddy white? I couldn't believe it. Like, I didn't know Cat Daddy was white. Like, it completely... And one thing I love...
on the radio, it don't seem like...
But one thing I love about Cat is, like, I've heard people tell Cat Daddy, like, dang, you act black. And he'll be so confused. Because Cat Daddy don't try to... Like, Cat Daddy is, like, literally genuinely who he is, right? He's not... It's like, some people were just born with soul. He ain't trying to be anything but himself, right? So Cat Daddy is like... He gave me the name Lady Jade.
Okay.
Cat Daddy is like, yeah, he's one of, like, he is like he's another one that I like absolutely love with all my heart. Cat Daddy is one of the most genuine people I've ever met in my life. Now that's one person I've never seen mad. Yeah. Cat Daddy is like, we always make this joke that when he walks in a room, he kind of floats. You know, like what you see is what you get with Cat. Like everything is like super, like, he's super genuine and fluid, and he like gave me my first shot as far as like when Cat Daddy was doing all the schools when I first started, he would bring me along. And one thing about Cat is like, he always gonna hype you up. So I'm like on the street team or I'm doing overnights, don't nobody know who I am. And he would do like this big intro and students in the school would be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I was just like, he literally taught me the ropes. Cat Daddy was the one that taught me the ropes. Like, and like, he was the one that took me under his wing. And like, I owe him for that, you know what I'm saying? Like, he always encourages me whenever I get like down in the industry or like discouraged about certain stuff. Like, he don't want to give me my pep talks. Yeah. Like, and then me and him used to do a night show together, and I just used to go by Jade. And he started being like, you know, he like Muhammad Ali. He you know, he got that gift of gab. And he just one day started calling, because they used to do this thing about, if they saw a chick that was cute, they'd be like, oh, she can get it. So then he started calling me the Get It Girl. And then he just one day was like, Lady Jade, the Get It Girl. And so everybody that called in after that would be like, Lady Jade, the Get It Girl, Lady Jade, Lady Jade. And so it stuck and I could never get rid of it. So that's how I got Lady Jade.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, that's a little radio history right there. Yeah.
Man, so before we get out of here, you know, is anybody want to shout out? You know what I'm saying? Like,
just all the DFW, man, like real talk. Look, I'm born and raised here, so to be able to like work in the city I grew up in is like amazing. Mm-hmm. And I always say this, like, we at the radio station, this is my opinion, we're nothing without our listeners. Like the fact that people tune in and they support every single day, I'm appreciative of every single person that does that. You know what I mean? I'm super humbled every time y'all stop me, speak to me like in the streets. Like I really appreciate that. Like people really be showing love, you know. I'm gonna repeat. When you bring your kids to work. Oh, see, they run into walls. Y'all don't even know what's going on. He flipped the light switch off. Who little boy is this? That's your little boy?
No, that's my guy Elijah's little boy.
Oh, okay.
No, my little boy not up.
Oh.
He definitely would have been in front of your face for sure. No, my son
Nah, it's all good. But yeah, that's just what I want to shout out to is like thank you for everybody that be showing love and support and man, it be so crazy. Like people are so, you know, you got your couple of jerks, but I don't even focus on that. Like, man, I'm always humbled and like people just really be showing love, so I just try to show love back.
It's gonna come with credence for sure.
Yeah, like, but I don't even be focused on it. Like every blue moon I have time and I pop back just a little bit, then I bring it back. But yeah, I don't care about that. Like that's, but you know, at a certain point, you dealing with critics your whole life, so it's like it is what it is. But now I'm genuinely just thankful for everybody that listens and follows and you know talks. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like super dope. So if I had to shout out anybody, it'd definitely just be everybody in the city. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
So let the people know where they can follow you.
Okay. You can follow me on all social media at Lady Jade 104. That's Facebook, Instagram. Even though I ain't been on Facebook in a long time.
I just deactivated Facebook.
You did? Yeah, and I got a Snapchat too, but I ain't been on that in a minute either. But yeah, I got hard trying to toggle between all them different sites. You'd be like, even though Snapchat did have the best filters for a little bit, because I do be filtered. No. Yeah, Twitter, all that stuff. But yeah, mainly just Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at LadyJ104. Oh, and follow my YouTube channel. It's called Jade and Friends. And so it's basically where I go highlight black businesses and minority-owned businesses. Like just trying to use my platform to help people out. A lot of people got hit during COVID, you know? So like I just...
How you feel about the riots that happened downtown? That shit was crazy.
The riots, yeah. I mean...
That messed up a lot of people's business for sure.
It definitely did. You know, people are frustrated. And so like, I can't tell nobody how to respond.
Right.
And yeah, but there was people that I knew that their business got hit. It was super sad at the same time, but yeah, you know, I don't know, life. 2020. I'm telling you, what they be saying, throw the whole thing away. Like, for real. So what you been doing during 2020? Like, everything's good with you?
Yeah, I've been rolling. I've been doing this.
Like rolling or like?
That too, no cap. Good gas for sure. You know what I mean?
All I'm gonna say is,
like my interviews and stuff, everything been going good for me, like for sure.
Okay, good. Okay, that's what's up.
I'm gonna make sure we get edit that part out for sure. Go edit that little part out. Alright.
I want you to even put a little graphic of the smoke coming out of it.
Well, that little picture behind him, man, that's so crazy, bro.
Oh my God.
This is right, I ain't gonna lie. So let me get up off this song.
What?
Real quick. Are you still eating?
Yeah, why y'all about to go?
Okay, we got our food.
Fired up, so before you eat shrimp, you good?
Yeah, I eat shrimp.
Caesar, shrimp Caesar.
Shrimp what?
Shrimp Caesar.
Yeah, that's cool.
Cool, we got you. All right.
Oh, hold up. We went interviewing for 4 hours and they just now about to cook. This is like big.
It's already done. It's got fired, so it's fresh.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Just put mine in the microwave. Like I got, look. You know what I'm saying?
Eat some more. Alright, you got that to FreshTalkz.
What? Wait. What was the hand signal thing?
I
What?
was like Billy Gang from B, you know.
Show me. How does it go?
B. Like B Fresh, just a B. Like,
Oh, it's not like blood.
no.
Okay, so then show me again. How'd you do it?
Like B, I just threw it up.
Okay, but then you did something afterwards.
Peace out. Bass.
Oh, it was like a B piece.
Yeah, that's just like, you know.
Okay, this is called trying to be overly cool.
Definitely do that part of it, for sure.
No, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. This was fun.
Alright, you're now tuned to FreshTalkz.
You are now tuned into Fresh Talks. Yeah.